Go.
Roll that footage.
Fab Studios presents Figure Action. That one's me.
Yeah. He said, don't know.
What?
Well, you went from a solo act to now a duet. It's wonderful. So you get the whole family in on it. I don't know. I look forward to bigger and better things. Oh, I want that figure. Thank you. Or is that mine?
Yep. Some crazy guy gave me money to buy two of them, so now I have two.
Now you have one to give away on your channel.
No, I pretend one is the Spanish speaking.
Oh my. Let's see. Hi everybody. I swear we know what the hell we're doing by now.
I'm not running the show, so I'm innocent this time.
No, we all have fond memories of what happened the night that you ran the show. There was action and suspense, and you introduced new genres to the podcast, and we appreciate you for it.
And drama.
Hi everybody, welcome to Thursday night. Welcome to Figure Action. My name is Matt Partsformer, and I am here tonight with the Essential Crew. I'm here with T-Man and Dave. Let's roll that footage and say, Dave, how are you?
I feel like an essential worker. I'm so happy. No,
you are. You're part of the Essential Crew.
You're the front line.
You're just saying that because I paid for the StreamYard. Updates. The insurance was approved. So next Wednesday, I will be meeting with the project manager.
I was going to say, that's some serious shit.
Dude, it actually was. I mean, it is. I mean, with all the estimates, a combination with the insurance, this whole thing has been like about $36,000 worth of BS I'm dealing with. I mean, I had to pay, and I'm about a third of it out of pocket. So, yay. But there is going to be a light at the end of the tunnel. So I currently have all my Reveltex boxed up, all my high-end, my Mezcos, all that stuff's boxed up. I just boxed up all my McFarlanes today. I'm about to start boxing up my NECAs later this next day off. Just deconstructing this basement. But I just know that somehow it's going to look cooler.
Now, you had mentioned before that you weren't opening up new figures. Is that just because why is that? Because you're in the house that you're going to be at. I could understand before when you were moving.
Where am I going to put them?
I mean, I see some space. If you turn around, see that power outlet right there? You could put them right under there. Right. Or there's a windowsill up there. You could put them up in that windowsill.
And then when they come back and then they tear up this place.
Tell them don't touch my fucking action figures. Collectibles. They're collectibles. Tell them not to touch your collectibles.
I wish it was. I mean, it was like when I moved. I mean, that's pretty much what it boils down to. So now just the backlog is getting bigger and better. And yeah. And speaking of the backlog, I did pick up a few things. Not too much though. I did. This was the Iron Man I told myself I wasn't going to buy, so I immediately bought him.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
I was hoping I saw him at Target yesterday when I went.
Oh, did you want him? I have one hidden at my Target.
I saw the Suture, the big fire giant, and I passed on him because he's a big boy, but I'm still not paying $60 for that. I'd rather spend that money on the Ironmonger 2-pack than on
60.
Yeah, well, $52. Still, I would much rather get the Ironmonger because that thing is freaking badass. And I
saw two of those yesterday.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
I've seen them.
I hopefully I'll get mine, but I'm getting him. So I got this Iron Man, and then
his repulsors didn't work.
They did not. And I am not a big Dragon Ball guy, but I like these figures. I picked up the Ultra Instinct Goku a while ago, and it really, for $10, impressed the heck out of me. And I always liked Future Trunks. The Dragon Stars, I always thought this is what if the Dragon Stars were articulated like these guys, I'd be into that line. I mean, for $10, these figures are better than all rights they should be. So they're nice, inexpensive, not too crap, and they pose like a champ.
See,
you got to open them.
That's what I was about to say. That's an awful lot of guesswork there because you haven't actually opened them yet.
Well, I've got the Goku from this line.
Open trunks.
Yeah, I might. I mean, I got the box. I got the box. Got Goku on it. So these I might open up during the show.
That's a good idea. I think there's some interactivity there. I tell you what, people that are the 15, 16 people that are here, you can post in the chat. Which do you want Dave to open up first, and how do you want to pose? How do you want him to pose them? We'll do it like.
Do you want me to go shirtless, or do you want me to open my trunks up in front of you guys? You tell me which way you want.
We'll do this like a Twitch video. You guys interact directly and tell Dave what to do.
I'll whip out my trunk right here.
He'll do it. I've seen it.
After that, how you guys doing?
What a transition into T-Man 978. Who is?
I really hope my wife didn't hear me say all that.
I mean, it's not a surprise to her.
Hello, everyone. It's me, T-Man 978, and I'm doing excellent. I opened up this on my channel. Did you watch it? It was only a minute. 1 minute.
What the heck is that?
It's an amiibo.
Oh.
Princess Zelda in the loft wing.
Oh.
How do you feel about the price that you paid for that?
I just paid for it, and I try not to think about it.
And you walked away.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? I did get $5 off of my coupon. I got this guy and this guy because they're a pair of robots that you already own, but with different paint jobs.
That looks like the eagle from Magnaboss.
I have a bunch of people talking about, you know what that guy is? It's like freedom. Not like just because it's an eagle, it's freedom. That's the guy from G.I. Joe, if you didn't. I put floor polish on this, as if anybody watched my reviews. The hips were a little bit tight, but now, a little bit loose, but now they're crazy, almost too tight. Oh, yeah. And I added this to his little stick.
Is that from Soundwave?
Yes. And I found Buzz Lightyear. And he's coming to the rescue from McFarlane Toys. And he is crazy articulated. Look at this. He actually has thigh swivel. None of them have thigh swivel. And the ab section can actually crunch.
Whoa.
Ooh.
You can go side to side and pivot and all that. And you can kick up no, he can't kick up more than 90 degrees. And they gave him knee rotation and ankle. I say ankle, knees. But the only thing that sucks, it would have been nice if it had double jointed elbows. It doesn't. And because they like sculpt, he only has the joint at the base of the neck. So it's kind of limited on what you can do on that. But at least it moves. At first it was like stuck. I couldn't move it at all. And yeah. The same complaints I always have with McFarlane as far as accessories. It would be nice if he had a different facial expression option and different hands. But outside of that, this is way better than it should be.
I've seen pictures of that with the wings reversed upside down.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Have you tried putting them in like that so they're straight? Yeah.
Oh.
That's the way. That's the way I've seen it pictured. Yeah, that's the way I've seen it pictured. Just FYI.
That looks much better. Takes up too much room on the shelf, but looks much better.
That might be why they didn't want to stay in.
Now they're better.
Yes.
T-Man, you plugged it in the wrong way.
The back, oh no, the backpack can come off technically. That's how they had it packaged, but he doesn't look right with that off.
You know,
Is this-
somewhere out there, some McFarlane fanatic is going to paint him like a space marine.
Probably.
He's hard to find too. I keep seeing the Jack Sparrows all over the place, but I've never seen him.
Yeah, because Buzz, you can go at any toy, and it makes sense. Well, his body is like just from the top part of the body, not including the legs, feels like 3 times the weight of a Marvel Legends, and it's only $20. But anyhow, you could beat somebody upside the head with this thing. I think.
Yeah, that's what makes me wonder when the Black Series and Marvel Legends are creeping up $2 and $3 at a time, but that thing's still $20.
Yeah, I was about to say that. But well, that's all I got. I think. Actually, I think the only real new thing I got was this. I can't remember when this set came in. It might have been Friday, yeah, but last week. So, but how are you doing, Partsformer?
Hi.
You look like refreshed, like you had like a shower recently or something.
I am. I'm. If you can't smell me, but I smell delightful right now. Thank you for asking, Dave. That's an odd question. So yeah, I'm doing quite well. I do work tomorrow. I like to keep you all updated on that because no one thinks I work on Fridays. I do. I work on Fridays, and I work tomorrow. What did I get this week? This week I got. I joined the minute I stopped looking for a rec car. I found one. So T had me so hyped up for this guy that I bought it. I'm not big on buying upgrade kits, but I think after seeing that video for the one on this guy, I might actually buy that upgrade kit whenever it goes on sale.
So you'll take care of your rec car dysfunction.
Yes, and I'll upgrade the. You know what? I have nothing further to say to that. Exactly what Dave said.
You better pre-order that shit.
Is it up?
I don't know.
I'll have to look. Do you know who makes it?
No, unfortunately.
Okay.
I'm pissed poor paying attention to that.
Yeah, I might actually pick up that upgrade kit because he's so close to being like this excellent figure that a few extra bits and pieces here and there will really take it over the edge. But I like him. He's a good motorcycle. He's a clunky 80s awesomeness thing. So there's that. Can
you hear Dare to Be Stupid in your head while you're playing with it?
I actually don't. I don't like that song at all. I hate that part of the movie, if you want to be honest. So you used to,
but now I like it.
Now you like it. And my other acquisition was you got to give it to Mezco because they like pissing people off that ordered that 1989 Batman that everybody's still waiting on, because this guy was pre-ordered, dropped, and released all within about a day, and shipped out. Meanwhile, everybody's still waiting on their Batman from Mezco. But this is the Rumble Society 112th Collective Hawk P40. He's amazing. He's so much fun to mess around with. One of my favorite Mezcos I've purchased to date. So full of. What's that?
I have deja vu.
You do?
I think you mentioned that
When
last
we
week.
talking about this guy?
Did I mention him?
We know you have a review on the Figure Action channel.
Oh yeah, but I thought I got him on Friday though.
Maybe.
Or Saturday. Maybe I got him Saturday. Yeah, because I was home to sign for it, so I had to have been Saturday.
Yeah.
The only thing that is, it's not a problem per se because it's a design choice, but I have all these extra weapons from other characters and the weapons pack, but he can't use any of them because he's got these oddly shaped claws, these big old honking mitts.
His own weapons.
So he can hold the weapons that he comes with, but he can't, like, regular shotguns and pistols and whatnot. He can't fit in his grip hands, which is, it's not a big deal. It's just a thing. Like this sledgehammer comes in the extra weapons pack, so it's just fine for him. But he's awesome. Like if it's Mezco, so I'm sure they're going to re-release him with some different deco and accessory pack. Definitely pick him up. He's worth it. The jacket itself is like amazing. I love this. There's a review. Go watch the review on this channel. It might
really
be mine.
Cool if they did like a black metal repaint in urban camo.
Yep, I would think so. With maybe some like neon highlights in the head or something. Almost like go full Joel Schumacher on this guy and make it a full like glowing, vomity nightmare of neon colors. Or don't. That's all I've got. I've got one more box here that I thought was going to be here tonight. First world problems. FedEx fucked me over, and it was in PA yesterday. It should have been here today, and they decided to take an extra day on it. So I got one more thing I'm really looking forward to that should come in tomorrow that you'll see next week or whenever I post pictures. So
I got one box I'm waiting on, but I haven't even got a ship notice yet and I have no idea where I'm going to stash it now.
What do you? Oh, I know what you're waiting on. I know one thing you're waiting on.
Yep.
And it's just going to have to go under your covers with you, nestled in between you and the missus.
I was going to slip it under the kid's bed, and so that way she'll wonder what the heck. See if they'll scare her.
It might, although she's pretty hardy. She might end up like attacking it, breaking it.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
Don't worry about it.
He's anxiously awaiting the Sentinel, just like you.
I'll put Killmonger's head on that figure.
If I had a Killmonger's head, I think that would be a good idea.
On the Mezcal?
Yeah, make it like that's his upgrade since he didn't get to become Black Panther.
It'll be like a Killmonger Jax, like a crossover.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll tell you one thing I didn't have in my review was, and I'm not going to do it now because I don't feel like going through all that, but under his undershirt here, he's got a white T-shirt under here. He's got metallic chest and details underneath there. So they went all out. It's pretty cool. So that's it. Anybody have anything else constructive to add before we jump into the news?
Yeah, I'm sure some amazing person showed all that off.
Yeah. You just got if you catch the review on this channel, you got a 15-minute half-assed attempt, and you're damn lucky to get that. By the way,
just know that I watched
it was a good review
all the way through, but I didn't watch the amazing review.
I didn't hear you. Well, you didn't watch
I
what?
I watched your review all the way through, but I didn't watch the amazing review.
Right, because mine was succinct and I got shit for a 15-minute short review when some of the other y'all put out 20, 25, 30-minute reviews. Yeah. Mine was just a quick thing. In one take, by the way.
It was perfect.
I liked it.
That's what I thought, too.
All I need to say is how it can move and articulate.
That's one more thing I forgot. It does have butterfly. I forgot to mention that. So if you're watching now and you saw my review, it has butterfly joints and pretty decent ones too. So let's see some news. Let's talk. I want that Buzz Lightyear, damn it.
You know where he lives.
He's got one for me, but he won't share. But I'm sharing my screen right now. So if, in fact, you are crazy about Victory Saber and you love HasLab and you were on the fence about going and backing this project, then damn it, hopefully this is the thing that puts you over. Today, they announced one of their stretch goals was at 17,000 backers, you get a stand.
Right. I pre-ordered right immediately when I saw those pictures.
You did. This was the stand to end all stands.
Yes. That $10 extra made me really want that thing.
So this is the thing. Like, yeah, if you weren't sure and you were hemming and hawing about the price on it, like, how can you resist now at this point? Are
you trying to say that this stand will deliver? I'm
saying this is the last stand. And it's even got a little Autobot logo right there. See, little tiny Autobot logo.
I'm just pointing out. This is why I like this little Dragon Star figure right here. I mean, whatever this thing is. The Dragon Star can't make this pose.
Evolve, Dragon Ball Evolve.
Yeah, the Evolve can't do that. The Dragon Stars can't do this pose. The Evolves can. But anyway.
So here's more pictures of him. It looks good. We won't digress too far on this because we've talked about it last week, but there's some new shots, and I think it was featured at a show here recently, which I don't have the pictures of, but I mean, picture in your mind clearer pictures.
I like it.
I'm liking it.
So are you both backing it?
I'm gonna wait till I get maybe a full paycheck.
So I will say they're using the stand right there. It is a decent size stand, at least. It's not like there it is. I mean, it's going right up through his nether regions, and it seems to be holding him up quite well. And he's got the droopy effects, so they couldn't even straighten out the fucking effects for the. Come on, guys! Like, look at the droop. The droop is real on that.
I mean, it looks like that stand holds the jet mode pretty well. The combined jet mode, so that's a nice thing.
Yep. It does. It does what it's supposed to do, but it's a thing that exists now.
I like it.
Watch the final stretch goal be, and we'll paint it.
I don't know why I'm
That would
laughing.
be hilarious if that's how they planned on actually releasing it.
Real quick mention on this is the Shattered Glass Jetfire in hand images. I only mention this because I've always really liked this deco. It's a good figure, and I think it's pretty sharp looking, especially that shot. I love that purple and green mix on it.
Yeah, it looks cool.
It does look cool.
Next!
Get through the pictures at least, for Christ's sake.
It looks cool. It doesn't look the price tag cool, but it looks cool.
No, I agree. It doesn't look the price.
And they should at least put on the Decepticon symbol. That's gonna be the purple and black.
Don't you have a black and purple Jetfire, Matt?
No. You
Or is
mean
it
the
black and red?
there? I have the Iron Factory original release, and I have the Fans Toys. And I had the original version of this guy, but I sold him to Winston.
Really?
Yeah, I did. I just didn't have a good place for it, so I really liked it, and
I have a good place for it. And a random box beside me.
that's where you can appreciate it the most. I didn't have a whole lot to say about this guy, but I thought he looked pretty cool, given that it's Cyberverse. We don't normally talk about this, especially when Jordan's not here, but I think he looks really like these pictures actually kind of blew me away that it looks pretty badass for a Cyberverse figure.
And aren't they? And they're doing a Volcanus as well.
Are they?
Yeah, they're doing.
You're better informed than I am. I just saw pretty pictures and posted it.
Is it going to be a separate robot?
I think it's a separate set.
Oh.
I saw it on Balt Matrix's channel a while ago.
See, these things, they have everything they need as far as articulation to be a cool deluxe. But for whatever reason, they hollow them out. And you're like, why were these decisions made?
Well, and there's still how much?
$10, right? 15.
This one, let me see. Actually, I ain't sure. I thought this was one of the boxed ones. Is this a core class?
Let's see if it says in the description. Don't ask me questions I'm not prepared for.
Oh, it's Warrior, so it should be like $15. They might have raised the price to $17.
That's I can't buy that for $17.
No, I wouldn't either. And I just noticed too that they cheat the transformation. I didn't even realize the butt of most of the tail wasn't. It's just hanging out here on the side. So I guess maybe it clips to him or something. So forget all the nice things I said about it. Fuck that thing.
Maybe it might actually just stay connected to his back, but they couldn't package him like that.
You're a Hasbro apologist.
No, that's how they do this.
You are making no, I know. I'm just.
Wrong apologist.
You're probably right. It probably snaps on and stays. So how many of you guys are actually in on this thing? This box?
I canceled my pre-order.
As did I.
I never ordered it, but I'm sorry it offended you for you guys to make a cancel culture aspect of it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll at least tell you so the T-Rex looks amazing, right? I think the T-Rex the T-Rex looks amazing, although he looks a little cross-eyed in that picture. And the Explorer looks amazing. The vehicle looks amazing. It's the fact that that looks fine. I don't mind the color scheme there, but this guy is the disappointment. There's a video review online right now for it, and the transformation is so like it's simpler than Cyberverse simple on the transformation for this guy. This is a disappointing figure to me. I always thought the head sculpt looked kind of dumb. I guess they were going for a Robert Muldoon Game Warden motif, or maybe an Alan Grant. Not sure. But once I saw this dude in action, it was an easy pass for me, especially at the $100 price tag.
He looks like a mix between Prowl and a Windcharger transformation.
And not the good parts.
Right.
But I do like the hat.
The hat's not bad, and the upper body's really is fine, but it's the lower body. Like, it's old school G1. Rotate the legs around, and you're there.
It looks very Prowlish.
Yeah,
those knees are horrible.
Right. And I just for $100 for the box set, you would hope they'd put a little bit more into it.
Those knees are the Cyber Battalion style knees. I don't even if it has any type of ratchet. Do you remember that in the review?
It doesn't. No.
So you know that mess. Once it gets loose, it's over.
Oh God, I bet the plastic's like crap.
Again, they photograph cool in alt mode. I have that's an awesome picture. It's a good set looking like that. If this was say even $70, I probably would have kept the pre-order, but it's just not worth it at a higher price.
Yes, big boy, buy that 2-pack. It's an awesome Iron Man.
You could buy the actual Jurassic Park set with the dinosaur in the car.
Right, and they don't need to transform. If I'm not happy with the robots, why would I care about the robot modes and just buy the regular box set? You're right. So that's the thing that came out. I think all of our excitement has sort of dwindled on that. Let's go now. Let's switch gears to switching gears to not actually gears, but to third party and X-Transbots. That's pretty much has their schedule booked for the next 4 or 5 years. I don't know what they're doing or what the release schedule looks like for these guys,
I
but
applaud them for making a hauler.
Holy shit. Like, so all these guys, I think this mold that they're releasing is $120 a pop. And they released this guy, a hauler, which apparently was according to their Facebook post, it was a fan requested character. Don't know if that's true or not, but here he is.
I believe it.
Hauler was an eHobby exclusive, and I'm actually really surprised Takara did not make one to milk the mold. Because,
well, if you're going off the first episode, you could actually just call Grapple Hauler because they were the same color.
Right.
But I'm saying the green Hauler though was an eHobby exclusive.
It might come. Give them time.
So that was actually the latest reveal of that mold. These were the ones that came before. I don't know if it was the day before or a few hours before, but this is their other versions of that mold. So you've got their Dante, which is obviously their Inferno, and look again, looks great. I think it looks great. Look at that length. Look at that girth.
Jeez,
man, that's impressive.
They are definitely winning the size game against Takara.
Look at that. Yeah, there's just there is a substantial bit going on here. Even got an interior there. Look at that CAD render.
And you know what, Dante? Yeah, I know that, but at least I finally get a third-party name that makes sense.
Da Vinci, which I think is pretty cool.
Yeah, I like
cool
that
name.
Because the master builder.
Right.
My opinion on these is they're like several years late and they don't do what Takara did. I always wanted versions of these guys that made their kibble completely disappear in robot mode, and that the box that their head sits in actually rotates just like the cartoon. No third-party company does that, but Takara did, so they are way too late for me.
I mean,
you actually got that figure at TFCon, didn't you?
Yeah, I got grappled there.
Yeah.
I mean, I will say the Inferno and Grapples are probably as masterpiece as I would ever want in a figure. Like that's if someone said, "What is the perfect Transformer masterpiece?" The Inferno and Grapple, I think, are hit those buttons perfectly. But these do look good, and
I mean, I don't know how hard to find those other releases are and the officials are right now. If they're hard to find, then great. Here you go. Here's your chance to own it. If they're not hard to find, then here's another interpretation at a price that's reasonable. I mean, how in the hell is their cup? They released their cup at what, $180, and these guys are $120 a pop. I don't like. I think this is an apology. I think this
that's been talked about before.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's the thing, though. They've waited. I think some people said they've missed that this is too late. This is not too late, because remember when Takara released theirs, that's when Make Toys, MMC, and MMC both had released their versions of them. And Takara basically killed both their projects. So it's kind of like Matt said, it also depends on how easy are they to get. If they're hard to get, guess what? These are now coming out. You can now fill the gaps in your collection.
So any flavor of this mold that you want, you've got all coming out around the same price. I don't know the time frame. They're up for pre-order, so you can go take a look at them. But you got to give it to X-Transbots. They're rolling on. They're trying, yeah. So this was a
target map that I'll open and mess with for 2 seconds and never play with.
Yep, that's what I didn't even remember when I got the Fans Toy Cyclonus. I forgot it even came with one, and it's remained in the box ever since. I don't think I ever touched it.
That's the one thing I think that the Takara has, is it had those effect parts. I mean, you got Matt, are you getting like fun text or something? Because you were just smiling.
No.
Actually, you know what? I don't like the one X-Transbots Target Master I has kind of sucked.
Well,
all right, I'm sick of these guys.
All right, let's see what else we got. We got this was posted in our group chat. I don't have much of an opinion on it. Maybe you guys don't either, but we'll at least throw it up on the screen and see what y'all think. This is the Alien Attack Dark of the Moon Megatron. I'm not big on movie figures, but I thought this one was worth mentioning because it's kind of unique.
I
love
don't
the
want
weathering. I absolutely love the paint weathering.
That's what I thought was unique about it. That I don't think it doesn't transform, right? It's just let me double check that.
I think that thing's supposed to transform.
Does it? It says only shows Megatron and Robot mode. Okay, maybe I'm wrong.
I mean, Alien Attack is KFC. That's still X-Transbots. That's still Keith.
Right.
He doesn't do, like 3-0 does.
If this was 7 years ago, I would want this.
But it's not. Time moves on.
Right. Whoever took these pictures, come on. It looks like every time.
Because the first Alien Attack stuff was not good. So if he's got his act together, then this one's actually pretty tempting, because I always like this character design.
I like this better than the first go around, but I still don't. It's still not Megatron to me. But
oh no, I wouldn't see it. I wouldn't have it as Megatron. I would honestly just have it as a desert nomad Decepticon.
Right, just random Decepticon in the background, some kind of towering Hulk. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I have opinions. I won't launch into them now on movie designs, but as a piece, this thing looks impressive. I'll put it that way. Moving on. As I click.
Let's talk about it, Optimus. F that noise.
Oh, so that's speaking of Optimus, that's the one thing that I forgot to add to the notes that I'll mention real quick. New Age posted their pre-orders for their new Optimus Prime figure coming out. $100 for their Optimus.
Is this a masterpiece scale Optimus? Like
Yes, it's a mini masterpiece. It's a legend scaled mini masterpiece.
I'm out. Never mind. Next.
Yeah. So
if here's what I'll say. I bought Transformers hybrid style Convoy. I think he was $60. I think it was $50 or $60 in 2006. With inflation, and I think the New Age Optimus is taller, and with almost the same amount of stuff, the price is about right.
Didn't Hybrid have diecast?
Yeah, and it had a ugly ass truck mode.
I'm just saying.
And it didn't. It was complex, but probably not on the level of the New Age one.
So, but either way, I mean, it's a thing you can own if you want to. That at least puts the Ultra Magnus into perspective, because that one was, what was it, 130 or 140, and it's got the same Optimus Prime figure with it, with the armor pieces.
The armor pieces are more substantial than that trailer.
Yeah, for sure.
But these right here, they look really, really, really good, and it makes me upset that they're probably going to be $80 a piece.
The SH Figure Arts Eternals?
Yes.
I just can't get excited on this.
I think they look better than the Marvel Legends.
Oh, they look gorgeous, but I just can't get. I can't even get excited over the movie.
I think these figures. I think we've all agreed that SHF has not been the best with their face sculpts here lately, especially their humanoid, their human likenesses have been.
These look good though.
That's what I was going to say. These seem to be a step up from what we've been seeing. I'm kind of with you guys, though. I don't know how much I care about this movie yet, but I say that I also didn't care one bit about Guardians of the Galaxy, and it's my favorite Marvel movie.
True, but Guardians of the Galaxy had a talking raccoon that had a large gun into it. This is like a whole bunch of people having existential crises.
Sure, and but my counterpoint to that is she's pretty.
I like when the characters talk about stuff sometimes, or flesh out backstories and all that stuff.
There's only one reason that this movie was made, and that was because the Inhumans TV show bombed. And this should have been an Inhumans movie, personally.
I think they're going to introduce the mutants.
You think?
Yeah.
I think it's just odd too how this
Captain
had.
America, meet Charles Xavier. See, now we're introducing the mutants.
I think that we've seen the Marvel Legends for these guys for a long time, haven't we?
Yeah.
It's just so odd that Marvel's release schedule got so fucked up that everything got shuffled. Black Widow and then Spider-Man pushed here and there, and all. It's just this seemed to got lost in the mix, and Shang-Chi came out of nowhere. I don't know. It seems like this was hyped for a while, and then it died down, and now they just seem to be content to just sort of forget about it or back burner it. I don't know. Don't know. But either way, these are a thing that exists. I don't know the prices on them. Honestly, I'm not that prepared. $60 US. I'm sure it's going to be a little bit more than that for regular. So say $60 to $70 US release, which is not bad for Marvel SHF.
Yeah, but yeah.
You go on there and try to get an older Marvel SHF. That shit's like $120. So not bad. We'll take
Maybe they might be premium $50 fees.
Don't know. I'll tell you what. Let me. I will put the next story up, and I will go check the prices real quick. So this is one I'm kind of excited about, and I know T is excited about.
Oh yeah.
The Hasbro Fortnite Victory Royale jewels and how do you I'm
gonna say
the fucking owl. This awesome owl.
Ohm is an electrician. Yeah, that's an electrical term. So.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm smart, Dave. We know we know things.
She has so many variations in the game. She has like a suit of armor. I really like that one. I wish they would have came up with that version, but this is her most basic form.
That's what I was going to ask you. Did they go with the most regularly seen and?
Yeah. She has tattoos like all over her whole upper body, so it almost looks like she has sleeves, but I guess she does have sleeves, a tattoo.
So I think it's cool. What is it? $40 price point for this?
Yeah, I'm hoping not all of their deluxes are $40 because that'll be disappointing.
Yeah.
Well, if we were talking that the listing does not seem to mention an actual firearm.
All right.
I thought that thing on the far right was a sawed-off shotgun. That almost looks like it was being digitally removed.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. I think it's some. So you know what? I think it's a perch for the owl on her back or something.
So it almost looks like a clear piece with two ball joints, two balls on each side. Giggity. That maybe does have some kind of point on her back. I assume this is the owl like folded up and stored, and this is the owl fully extended. Yeah. Okay.
And that, I guess I didn't ever get this skin, so that may be her glider.
Okay. So I went ahead and pre-ordered one. How about you guys?
I did. I have to.
Because it's your jam now?
Yeah. That and my channel. So
that
this is the first one I've ever seen pre-orderable, so I'm like, let me hurry up and get in there. Maybe I'll get it first. It's like there's no way Prime versus Prime is just going to come out of nowhere with it.
So I pre-ordered her. We'll see. I hope this. It says 20 points of articulation though. That's a little low.
Yeah, probably
20 points.
Single jointed elbows.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, female figure.
Huh?
Single jointed knees.
Oh, it shouldn't have it.
Hard to say from the pictures.
Yeah, it seemed like
that's super hard to tell this from this angle.
No, they're double because I can see the little fold in her left leg.
Okay.
The other figures had the same articulation as the classified series. So I'm shocked that she has single jointed elbows because the other female had double pinless. And that was a big deal.
This at least looks pinless.
And I forget his name, the one that looks like a big slurp monster. He has double pinless transparent arms. And they were bragging that was their first double pinless transparent figure.
Right, attempt at that kind of thing. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully, it's a good line. Hopefully, it's a little bit better than the
Jazz.
or the no, not the Jazzwares. The what do you call them? Fucking it's the other shooting game. Blanking out. Overwatch. Overwatch. They're Overwatch figures.
As long as they can actually hold her gear.
Right. It's the paint looks to be better because she looks fully painted and the accessories are fully painted.
What is that? Do we know what that is?
It's a different wrench.
Okay. I see it. It looks like it's stored here, I guess, or something.
Oh, well, you know what? Yeah, I don't know what that is, to be honest.
I don't know. We'll see. Either way, this is an Amazon exclusive set. It's you can find it on T's recommendations page. He's got it bookmarked for you. But
cool.
Go ahead through T's link and you can pick it up as an Amazon exclusive. The release date is, I believe, December. Yes, release date of December.
I'll be shocked because I thought they had to wait till next year.
We'll see.
I'll get on that soapbox.
Mm-hmm.
So, Dave, this one's for you, right up your alley.
I want my androids. They're teasing me on that advertisement right there.
Right here? Yeah.
I pre-ordered that one. I pre-ordered that one. I pre-ordered that one. I'm thinking about that one. I pre-ordered that one. I pre-ordered that one. The other one I couldn't get my hands on.
So let's go through them. I don't have much of an opinion on Marvel Legends because I try to stay the hell away from them. So I'll let you guys take this.
I skipped the Shocker so far because I like the other one.
I liked the other Shocker, but then you pointed out the fact of the pinless, that it's all pinless.
Yeah, only thing about he doesn't have any wrist articulation.
He doesn't need wrist articulation.
Oh, I see, because of his gauntlets. Yeah.
But
yeah, you pop the whole gauntlet off.
The entire forearm comes off.
Yeah.
Does the whole thing rotate here, though, I wonder?
Yeah, it should, since it popped off.
Now, the thing I liked about the Shocker figure is, even though it had that first Shocker figure, it was one of the only ones that the pins were actually painted differently on either side on the legs, which I thought was a really nice touch. But yeah, this being all pinless, and yeah, go back there. The quilting is actually textured.
Right.
For his insulation suit. Yeah.
So this is the same particle effect that comes, like the magic effect, right? That comes with a lot of figures.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wouldn't it have made more sense to have like the electricity that came with Storm? The wraparound electrical pieces that
he
can
shoots like rings.
He
Yeah.
shoots shock waves. He's not shooting electricity.
Gotcha.
They got Electro for
Yeah,
that.
this one I was, and then this is a new body. Hammerhead. They had the Hammerhead with the chameleon body before, but this is definitely a lot stockier.
That's
I mean,
the Happy Hogan
It's a
body.
Joe Fixit body.
That's a hell of a suit buck for anybody that wants to customize too.
It's the Happy Hogan body.
But with knuckle dusters. Or unless, did Happy Hogan have brass knucks?
Dang.
Nope.
Yeah.
Happy has hands from other suit bodies, to be honest.
Yeah. And random baseball bat. So
They're
He
trying
likes
to be
get up
nice.
close and personal. He doesn't really use.
Yeah, they're trying to say what he can use that bat for without getting too graphic.
gotcha. How do we feel about this dude?
This is the one I didn't pre-order because it doesn't. I mean, he's got changes because the other Hobgoblin had. I think he had the scaled
Yeah,
legs,
they made him completely cartoon accurate.
and then I've got a feeling. I know when they did the other Green Goblin, they put they added more plastic to the Goblin glider so it could sit on a flight stand. So they may add that to this one.
I know that the glider is accurate, but I still think that's kind of a funky angle for the feet to slide in. Like right there, I think it's cool. That's a cool pose, but it's still kind of an awkward angle. Might be accurate. That's just my opinion.
I was kind of hoping if they were going to go the full cartoon route, they'd give him like the actual drawn-in pupils and all for the Mark Hamill version of him from the cartoon.
Get your little tiny Sharpie, your fine point Sharpie.
And do it yourself.
Yeah, so this is the only one I didn't pre-order.
I pre-ordered him because I never in my life saw the other one.
Mm.
I saw like every other figure from that wave, but I've never seen him. He is like legendary.
Marvel legendary. Pre-ordered before I could even think about it. That
Right.
looks. Jay Hernandez has one. He actually reviewed one, and that figure looks perfection.
So I actually pre-ordered this one too.
And this isn't the symbiote. This is just when Spider-Man was running around in the black cloth costume because he doesn't.
That's why he's got the whip hands.
The packaging says symbiote Spider-Man.
But that's nah. It could go either way, but
If this is based on the animated series, that was the symbiote.
Right. And well, I thought too. I know Venom shoots his webs from the top of his wrists, but did Spider-Man? Did he still whip like normal, or did he shoot him from the top of his wrist too?
I think he shot it from his hands as the top of his wrist as well.
Okay.
I vaguely remember him saying that he didn't need web shooters.
Right. So then the inclusion of his whip hands probably means this is just a suit. But you're right; it does say symbiote Spider-Man though. So
in my collection, he's the black suited Spider-Man. I don't care. That looks god awesome. That looks freaking perfect.
So I definitely pre-ordered this guy as well. So
same. I didn't pre-order him yet.
Spider Armor Mark 1.
I don't have a connection with this. I said I don't have a connection with this guy.
It was used in like 1 or 2 issues. I mean, it didn't last long, but I also like the new web effect, and I think that costume is in the game.
Yeah, I didn't use it in the game.
Looks cool. I mean, they don't have him in the most dynamic poses except that one. Every other pose is just literally him kind of standing around. So
And I like the fact he's got new web effects.
yeah, and that's
He
probably
does.
the draw.
He doesn't have butterfly joints or shin swivel.
And I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, okay.
It is a new body though.
I don't know how much range he's going to get out of those elbows either, to be honest. If you look at his right arm in that shot, it looks pretty tight at a 90-degree angle.
He has more. I see the joint above his bicep.
Right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Either way, look, if you look, he's got nice detailing. The armor is definitely textured. The spider logo is inlaid, it looks like, actually carved in.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to look good on my Spider-Man shelf. I've
Yep.
got a...
He'd look good with just the teeniest bit of dry brushing, too.
Don't tempt me.
So there's that, the Mark I Armored Spider. And now you've got here your good old-fashioned...
I ordered him and the other Spider-Man without even thinking about it. Go back. Back. Yes.
Yeah. This is the Ultimate Spider-Man mold from Hasbro.
So is this not the same version that came with the Carnage pieces too?
No. This
No.
is the one that came in the last. This version of Spider-Man came. There was a version like this that came with the Carnage pieces, but this is using the new mold. Like
Okay.
that, the torso is actually on a ball joint.
Gotcha.
So
Yeah, he has an actual ab crunch in his abs.
Gotcha. So superior Spider-Man, but not
absolutely.
actually
And
superior
butterfly.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, he's got the torso twist and a butterfly joint. I mean,
Gotcha. And he's got thunder
And shin swivel. And all the hands.
Right.
That's
That's the thing too, man. Like all these Spider-Men that they actually have all the right hands. I think that's what pissed me off with some of the releases that I got because they
and
didn't.
on the left hands.
The movie versions never have 3 sets of hands except none of them actually. It's always fist and the thwip. They never have the wall crawling hands ever. But Miles Morales probably has the most. He has like 4 sets of hands.
I pre-ordered the Excalibur pack.
So the Excalibur pack. You can
This
get him
I am with Matt. I have no thoughts on.
Oh man, Excalibur was so good back in the day.
So is this time travel version? Like he's young and then he's old and then he's young?
It depends on what issue. It's more of depending on when you're reading the comic.
Well, what if I'm reading it when I'm 12?
And then of course you've got Captain Britain himself. There's multiple dimensions with Captain Britain. So there's a lot going on with it. But and that Shadow Cat is my Shadow Cat from the 80s.
That looks amazing.
Did we talk about her?
I've been waiting for that figure.
That's all of a face sculpt too.
Like Natalie Portman.
You think?
A little bit. I like how the females actually have expressions.
So I mean, we've got. So with this pack, you got the Shadow Cat, you've got the Captain Britain, you've got Kitty. And you've got Megan, who you'll be getting to in a second. We've got Nightcrawler. So all we're needing right now is Rachel Summers.
And this chick hits all the foot fetish marks.
That's the thing. I mean, there are feet people in collecting, I'm sure. So if you're one of those feet people, this is a figure for you, and may God have mercy on your soul.
And I like the body they chose.
She's not gonna get any movement out of that head backwards. That's for damn sure.
Nope. Not unless she has that neck joint where it's really too long.
We're getting these pictures again. What are they doing to us here?
White.
There's your back. There you go. All right, moving on.
Ordered 2 of those.
with the hair dryer. I think everybody's made that joke, but it does look like a fucking hair dryer.
That's Jack Kirby's design.
This is the Spider-Man 2099 body, I believe,
Yes.
which also is a good body. That's the suit I usually use in the game, the white and black version, white, black, and red.
Or you could call, or maybe it's the bullseye body. Both of them work. I mean, they got those.
Yeah.
He's got 2 different facial expressions too. I didn't notice till just now.
Yep, and he has another gun.
Yep, that's not a bad pack. I was gonna say this is their troop builder pack, right? Yeah.
Yep.
So I got 2 of those to go with my Super Scroll.
What are they charging for this? Are they 20?
Yeah, but you're getting everything you need.
Right.
Yeah,
I did
No.
not. This was sold out. This was one of the fastest sellouts they've had, and this is a beautiful army builder.
right.
Shield
When
agent.
When they showed the 3 different face options, I was like, I've been wanting something like that for the Gomez figure from Mezco, like a generic black, white, Hispanic person or whatever, or Asian in this case.
Mm-hmm. And of course, you can still pop those heads on your Hydra agents or your AIM soldiers too. I mean, that is just, or on a suited body.
Or
Holy
on
shit.
probably a G.I. Joe Cobra too.
This thing's got it all, doesn't it?
It does, and you got 2 of them, and I hope they do another run of these because I absolutely will buy 2 packs of them.
Oh, they are.
That'll piss somebody off. That the pistol is molded into the holster.
Oh, it is.
That one is. I mean, that's kind of crazy. It's a 2-pack, right? You're gonna get 2 figures with it, right?
Mm-hmm. Just
But
like
I like how you get.
but look at all the. I mean, look at it. That's that's worth it. So there's your Marvel Legends that I felt like getting news for. There's just I had to laugh too because there's so many waves of Marvel Legends coming out. It's seemingly all the time, and yet the last 3 times I've been in a Target and a Walmart, there's been no Marvel Legends at all except their Infinity Saga special releases.
All right.
The Iron Man wave made it out for a little bit, though.
I'm just saying personally, the last few times I've been in, those pegs have looked like G.I. Joe pegs.
Well, the last Walmart I went to had no Marvel Legends except for one modular Iron Man suit. It had 0 Transformers.
All right.
I had never seen anything that bare before. But as always, with your statement of the industry, there's currently right now up to 55 container ships outside the port of LA, each holding 10 to 20,000 containers. So that's where our toys are right now. And goddamn, that particular figure better come out painted soon.
So McFarlane's kind of doing the thing, right, where they're going to release new molds in the artist proof and make you get excited and buy the artist proof, and then they'll release it in normal colors. Is that what some of these are doing? Am I reading that right?
Exactly what's going on.
Yeah.
I thought they released them at the same exact time.
They did the first wave and first 2 waves. They did.
God, look at this Marine looks beastly.
See, I feel compelled to get. I don't want to get like just straight up recolors of the Marines, but I do want to get the different molds.
Yes.
I say that having every recolor of the sister, but
Let me just tell you, Buzz Lightyear is a gymnast compared to these.
and even
I
these
don't
guys
care.
don't have unimpressive articulation. They're pretty good for their size and girth and the amount of thick plastic that gets shoved in there tight. What?
I can't read the comments.
I can't either. I'm just flipping through the pictures. So if y'all are commenting, we super appreciate it, but I'm ignoring you at the moment. So here's the dude that Dave sold me on.
Yeah, I pre-ordered that immediately, and I don't know anything about it.
That is a Tyranid gene stealer. Those things are freaking one of the most scourge of the universe things. The idea would be they would be in derelict ships across the galaxy type of thing, and they would attack somebody, and literally they would tag that person with basically a genetic virus. And
Wow.
So that person would then spread the gene stealer gene into his progeny, and like 5 generations later, basically that would come out. And of course, while he has kids, his kids have kids, that spreads more genes out there. Those kids have kids, spreads more genes out there. And then finally the planet becomes overrun with them.
They definitely they look like something from Metroid.
I was thinking they looked like something from what the hell is it called?
I'm not ignoring Nightwingham. I apologize.
He looks like a Zerg from.
Funny thing about that.
Yeah.
The Tyranids came out before
StarCraft. That's
StarCraft.
trying to think of the name of the game.
And yes, they actually Games Workshop sued Blizzard for both the Zerg and the whatchamacallits, the
Protoss.
No, not the Protoss. The humans.
Oh, the Terrans.
The Terrans,
Yeah.
Because they basically had Space Marines and all that. But specifically the Zerg, they felt were a direct ripoff off the 40k Tyranids.
So Larkin's Lair has a good point that since this is rooted in the 40k universe with the miniatures, you have a lot of fans that are already into painting their figures.
Mm-hmm.
So the blanks actually do make sense. For you and I that are just regular action figure collectors, that may not be our jam, but he's right. If they're trying to cross-sell into the miniature painting community, those are the perfect entry point. So
it's just, taking
good
them
thinking.
apart. Like I've been popping some of the figures apart. Those 40Ks do not pop apart, perfectly to get the paint all 360 on it,
Yeah. So this picture here made me think he had some jaw articulation, but here it looks like it's one solid piece.
And then then they have the artist proof for another version of it as well, like I said, I got 2 of these guys on order.
Though I am with T, he said something about wondering how well this guy actually stands up, and I guess we're going to see.
Yeah. Fortunately, they give us a base.
Yep, that's true. So, and yeah, I mean, look at that all jammed in the package like that. That's craziness. They just straight up rip the arms off the other side so it would fit.
Yep.
So you got another Marine. This one I pre-ordered as well. I like the jetpack. Now I'm curious, do those wings fold out on the back? That you're aware of?
So
okay, I'm gonna cancel it. It's fucked up. That is a super awkward pose there. I don't know who posed that. And
right. They don't hold the gun well for me.
No.
I didn't have any fun with him. I know you said yours is posable, but
yeah, I really like mine. So much that he's sitting on the same spot he's been in for months, but he's really cool up there, so I'm all right with that.
I bought, again, ordered 2, one to paint, one to dry brush over, and I can't wait for that artist proof to become a normal one.
So yeah, this guy, are those, and again, I know nothing about this universe really. So are those knives, are they molded into his hand? It looks like they are.
Yeah, it looks like they are, but
keep going.
But this is like a Cthulhu crossover sort of thing. They do look, I think they are molded in his hands. That's pretty cool. I like that. I'll get him in normal colors too when he comes out, because apparently I buy all the things now. So there is your wave, the newest wave released of McFarlane's Warhammer 40K figures. Oh, we already showed these, right? Yeah. So, but that's not all. I have the link here for the other set that was teased and then put up for pre-order. Now, these, I think most of the guys here in this panel right now are not super into, but we will show them off, and maybe we'll change our own minds, and maybe we'll change your minds. But these are their orc mech figures. I am not super crazy about the designs on these.
Larkin, they're doing orcs and Tyranids at the same time.
So they're going all in.
So here's your artist.
Well,
now if they do the what I'm really excited for is if they do the dark, when they do finally get around to doing Eldar and Chaos.
I'm looking to see what the prices are for these.
They're like
$40.
They're 40. Okay.
Yeah, they're deluxe. They're huge, I guess.
Okay.
And
Oh,
they're
that's
going to be
interesting.
heavy, and they got a ton of detail on them, as always.
They do. The detail looks beautiful, but it looks kind of like a statue to me. Like I don't know how much it's gonna.
Looks a
Blue-
lot like a statue. Like they don't have any arm articulation.
They just got to stand forward and shoot their guns and drop their buzzsaws.
Yeah, this thing isn't from. These guys aren't for me. I don't dig the design either. Even if they were very well articulated, just something about it doesn't. Not my thing.
Play
There's
Dawn. If you want to
about
get excited about these figures, play Dawn of War or Dawn of War 2. Those games will get you excited about this stuff. They should be pretty cheap on Steam. Great,
Yeah, I don't
great
think they.
RTS. But I'm passing on these. Maybe if I see it in a store and it like
Right.
falls on-
An impulse buy. That I would have to hold it in my hand and just kind of like
$40 brick.
talk
If I,
talk
you know what?
myself
If I
into
got
it.
Target, I got Target bucks, that'll be a good use for them.
Where you all get these Target bucks from?
Basically, if you buy something and then Target puts it on sale behind your back, they put it on your Target account.
Gotcha.
If you have
And
the Target app.
sometimes, if you're a red card member, they sometimes just give you random coupons.
I am a red card member, unlike Jordan, who refuses for some reason.
I think you might have actually got one.
We'll find out next week. So I threw these in because everybody seemed to like the first few waves of these. These are the Masters of the Universe Masterverse series. What is it? Series 3, Series 4? I don't know. I can't fucking keep up.
It's me, man.
It's probably
Yeah.
wave 3 because wave 2 is
Those
just
their
coming
fists.
out. Fisto. Oh, I
So
remember him.
yeah, so Triclops here is a deluxe figure with, I guess, 2 different versions of his body, his ceremonial robes and his old outfit. I think there's a picture of that in here.
Dude, I did not realize
God.
Henry Rollins voiced Triclops. That is sick.
And Trap Jaw.
Trapjaw.
Oh, I didn't see her.
Yep. Classic Tila.
People were complaining about lack of her, so that's actually pretty
Yep.
cool.
So anybody that was bitching about the version that came out, here you go.
And she's showing legs and probably hindered.
You
Yep.
can
She's
get your-
showing legs, and if you pull her skirt up, there'll be shame underneath.
You can get your pre-woke Tila.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, like that. None of that bothered me. I
None
really
of that?
liked that show.
I personally had zero problems with that show. I'm looking
I
forward
had zero problems. If this in season 2, I am looking forward to.
I want that gray skull.
Here's your
You
King
look-
Gray Skull. So this is a deluxe figure as
Yeah,
well,
baby.
obviously.
Pandered to me correctly because he looks awesome.
He does. He comes with both halves of the sword of power.
And the soft goods.
Yep, he's going full. That now
Barbarian.
is that posed like that, or is there wire in that cape?
I think there might be wire because look at the folds.
It's wide.
Right. That's what I'm thinking too.
Hopefully
Skeletor
he's not
didn't have it.
exclusive. The Scareglow had the wire cake. I think.
Did it?
Yeah.
So yeah,
I-
this guy might be for me too. I might have to pick up a large angry black dude with wire cape. I'd be happy with that.
He's jovial.
Voiced by
Jovial.
Kevin Conroy. Merman, that is.
Yep. So it looks like they aren't slowing down with their He-Man figures. You're getting plenty, and it looks
What
like
is that spoilers
also-
right there.
it could be. We'll be fine. It looks like too. Scareglow's getting a regular release. They're not pictured here, but he's right there.
And
Although
I am
they-
excited. Mattel has needed a solid win.
These figures are great. I'm happy with the ones I got. I'm glad I got them. So I'm not all in on them, but
I'm just not buying them on principle. I can't buy all the things.
no, yeah, obviously. So I'm excited to see new wave. I haven't seen the next wave in stores. I keep seeing the same ones over and over again, but they don't seem to be shelf warming. They seem to be moving, at least in my targets.
And that's again. Please, Hasbro's getting a little cocky.
Right. They need taken down a peg for sure.
They're a little bit warm in my target.
I'll tell you though, the I didn't pick up Moss Man, but that is one hefty chunk of plastic for the price. That's a full that entire box is taken up with plastic. So
I
good
almost
on
bought
them.
him as a Swamp Thing proxy, but
Yeah, for $20, they're worth it, just like the McFarlane figures.
Which is what that's what Hasbro's going to get in trouble with here, because they're going to release Marvel Legends with hardly any accessories at $22 to $25. And we're going to sit here and say this $20 figure has got more plastic to it and is way more worth it. I think that's already happening now. So
And different hands.
right.
And heads and whatnot.
Right.
cool.
That Evil Lynn came with everything she should come with.
Yep. So this is actually the last story that I have on the docket, so we can always find more stuff to talk about if you guys want. But these guys, I am really excited about, and I wanted to talk about them. I don't give a shit about Mythic Legions. I never did anyway. But these guys speak to me. Like when I saw that they were doing Cosmic Legions, I was interested and wanted to follow up. And now that they've got the full reveal of Wave 1, I am pretty happy with these things. I don't like David pointed out that when you go to their website and you buy them, there's an all-in option where you get every figure and every handset for $500. I very, very briefly entertained the idea and then slapped myself.
I mean, that is what, 10 figures?
$50 a pop.
So they're not though. So the handsets are $20 to $26 for the hands, and then each figure. So real quick to go through this guy, and well, you know what? They're not all pictured here.
Well, I'm saying it averages out at $50 a figure, but you're getting a lot more than $50.
Right. This dude here is 80, and then this dude here is 70, I think, and then the rest are somewhere between 30 and 40.
Yeah, the two white seat ones are like 25 a piece,
Yeah.
and the other ones are 35.
Yeah.
Female.
Yeah.
Or you just drop your 500 and you got no worries.
Right. So, and it just for grins like this. So I ended up ordering this chick and this dude, these two side by side. I put both of these and her extra hands on pre-order, and it ended up being like $25 shipping, which sucked, but I did it because I'm a fucking idiot. But if you do the 500 all in, it's $20 FedEx overnight.
Oh, damn.
So they do cut you a little bit of a deal on the shipping for what it's worth, but
That's actually, God.
And you get the hands.
What's that?
And you get the hands. That
And-
would make them less than $50 a figure.
Yeah, so you do get the hand packs. Yep. I think the only thing the all-in pack didn't have at the time was the stands, because they added display stands to the store. I don't know if they're going to get added with the all-in pack or not, but so right now, just again, you can look on their site. I don't want to go into too much detail with these, but if you're familiar with Mythic Legions, they have decent articulation. They have soft goods on some of them, and they're painted to the nines. And they all come with a decent amount of accessories that will end up being interchangeable with future waves. Just to give you an idea, like I don't know any of these people's names. This is Gurjanjar, and this is
That's foreplay.
Yeah. This is Kurganurpus with her staff. But I mean, I don't know. Like these things just speak to me. These are right. I'll tell you what though.
I don't know these
Kurganurpus is 25. I almost got her too. She has an extra hands pack with the two other scientists that are in the wave.
They try to make sure that you get hands from another one you don't want.
That's what I ended up doing. So I'll show you the figure I'm going to get hands for that I'm not going to own. So this is the most expensive figure in the pack because he's humongous. He's some kind of jail warden, and he's, I believe, $80-ish. The bugs, too. So the bugs are, I think, 48. And they come with, for $48, you get 2 weapons, 2 little side mounting weapons, and a full array of extra hands. All in one package. Both of them. So,
And they are 7-inch scale.
I mean, for aliens, it really doesn't matter to me because you could fudge them wherever.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying, just pointing
Yeah,
out.
just for grins. This is for this dude. So this is the same dude that I pre-ordered, except without the armor. Here's the I ordered this guy, and I'll tell you why too. Is just from that alone, it gives me such strong Mass Effect vibes that it hurts.
Ooh.
That armor right there looks like it pulled from the screen
Krogan.
of yes, Krogan armor, or even what was all that's drained from my memory now. What the ship name was? The blue dude that was your sniper.
Oh, with the scar down his face.
Yeah. He even kind of resembles him a little bit. Still, like painted again. I'll just go real quick through, but look, more Krogan-like armor there too. I've never handled a Mythic Legions before. I might end up ordering one just for the sake of it, but so this is the chick I ended up I'll have hands for, but not the actual character because she comes in with the 2-pack. Hands. Again, just flipping real quick through. Oh, this is the one I'm really excited about. I think this is the one that you said. Didn't T you say this is the one that you were sort of tempted by?
Yeah, that immediately as soon as I saw it.
Yeah. So if I only got one, this would be the one that I would get, and I had to get the hands pack for it too because I'm an idiot.
Like that cloak.
Yeah.
And the color scheme.
Yeah.
And she looked kind of.
So back to the beginning. So that's really all it is. These are the first waves. They have a lot more to release and to reveal. But if you want to order them, you can go to their shop. It's storehorseman.com. You can pre-order any combination of them or the all-in pack for $500. And they don't ship until fall 2022. So you got a full year to wait once you order them. They are taking open pre-orders now between now and the end of October. So there's no selling out. It's just pre-order the ones you want for the next month.
I didn't know about the full.
Yep, $500 to go all in for everything.
If I pay down my credit card,
then you got to live.
Well, that is him living a little.
That's what I'm just saying. If I pay down my credit card by then.
So here's the. I'll bring it up real quick. Let me move this over and paste it here. So this is their store, and this is the all-in pack. $500, $20-some shipping, and it says here you get everything included plus the weapons packs. There's a weapon pack plus the hand packs for both. And I'm not sure about the stands because they did list stands as well. There's the stands. So the stands are pretty basic, $5 a piece. No big deal. And the weapons pack that wasn't pictured, or maybe was, and I flipped through it too fast. Either way. But you can do this. So I don't know what the math works out to be. Like, I don't know how much it would be to order all these individually. I guess I'd have to sit there and do the math on that.
How much is it to order two?
To order the shipping for the two I ordered were $26.
And you get all that for $20 shipping. That really is a solid ass deal.
Yeah. It's because I was curious. I worked up what the cart would be for the $500 all in, just because, and just in case my finger got twitchy and accidentally ordered it, but it didn't. I was smart and only bought 2 of them because
fall 2022. Ugh.
Yeah, fuck me running. Well, yeah, let's see the release. Q3 to Q4 2022 release. Or Q3, Q4, yeah. Money, just so anybody knows, when you order it, money is collected immediately. So you don't get to pre-order and then pay later. You have to pay immediately.
Which the double-edged sword is, you better hope that they show up, but if you don't, but then you don't have to worry about all of a sudden like getting a hit with a bill in 2022 out of nowhere of, oh, right, that. And all of a sudden, you've lost $500,000.
Right,
How
right.
does HasLab work?
HasLab, they charge you once it gets like Kickstarter.
Once it goes, the campaign is over, I think you get charged.
4 Horsemen, though, they've got, I mean, they basically did Matty toys for that last run of Masters of the Universe. Then after that run dissipated, then they started doing the Mythic Legions thing, and dear God, the revenue for Mythic Legions for them has been amazing for them. So
Right.
I've got faith in them. So
Have any of you guys handled a Mythic Legions?
have not.
No.
No,
But-
me neither.
The Matty toys. Have you handled a Matty toys?
Mm-mm.
I've
Which is
seen
ironic.
a Matty box.
Yeah.
The only other thing that David mentioned in our chat earlier was that Storm Collectibles teased a Liu Kang, but all it is one little teaser shot of his gauntlet piece.
Just a gauntlet. Yeah. But it's
not
probably
much-
not a ninja.
Right. So nothing much to report on there.
Okay.
Yeah, we were just talking about this earlier about Mezco kind of being behind with some of these long-term pre-orders. Meanwhile, they're dropping their Rumble Society figures and shipping them the next day, kind of pissing some people off. But not me, because I got the one I wanted. I don't know. That's pretty much all I had for the evening, guys. Anything else you want to add? I don't have any discussion questions. Pretty much just a easy peasy.
Watch Partsformer review on this channel as the previous video.
And not to, I'm not a person who usually plug other channels. After you finish us up, if you got a good 25 minutes to kill, Dan Larson on Toy Galaxy did an awesome breakdown of Transformers the movie.
Yep, the original, the 86 movie. But yeah, he had very in depth, and I learned some stuff from the video. They do a good job on those.
I love that stuff. But basically, they knew Transformers movie was a train wreck. The guy who wrote the script said, "Dude, you're making a train wreck." They have to do the rewrite of the script that said, "Dude, this is a train wreck," and it ended up being a train wreck.
It's funny too because the alternate version, the script that they described, sounds awesome.
Oh.
Not that I don't like what's out there now, but that would have been a cool thing too.
I think I would have liked it better if Prime putting the Matrix in as Cybertron transforming. And...
Right. The original cut of the script had Prime unlocking the inside of Cybertron and turning it into a transformer to fight.
And not dying?
Unicron.
No,
not
dying.
No.
The dying was strictly from the marketing company.
Yep, that wanted to introduce new figures and didn't realize that Optimus Prime was such a
father figure,
iconic father figure.
Seriously, I don't normally say this, but if you guys can stay awake another 25 minutes after we go off the air, go to Toy Galaxy, put in the comments that Figure Action sent you, because who knows, maybe Dan Larson likes us.
I know he does, in my heart.
I love he does some of the best breakdowns and researches on things.
Another fun fact from that video is that the artist Spectre General that released 2 tracks on the album, that's not their name. And their name is actually Kick Axe. And they had it changed by Hasbro unwittingly. They didn't even know they were getting their name changed on the album because they figured that their original band name was not kid-friendly enough to put on the album. So Hasbro literally picked a new name for them and published it under a different artist name.
Who's going to get us who's going to get in trouble with? The Inspector General? That's a great name.
That's a great name. Let's roll with it. So, also of note,
that name and roll with it.
Also of note, someone here, if they want to talk about it, has a brand new channel that they're just dying to speak on. It's not me, Dave.
How's your channel on TikTok?
I was I got one video that's got 6,000 views about me looking at a Brett Baker figure.
You're done way better than me. I don't think one of my videos on there, I think, has 600 views.
That's still better than anything I've ever put on YouTube, with the exception of me removing the plug on my old Masterpiece Megatron figure. That's the only YouTube video I have that's gotten anything.
I've seen that on Pornhub.
Did your lights just come on over there, Matt?
No.
Up in this area?
Yeah, Matt, you just had some lights. Yeah.
These?
Yeah.
They should have been.
Why is that one figure walking?
But what Partsformer was talking about is I started a gaming channel called T-Man978 Plays, where I randomly play video games off the PS5, and it's fun and cool. And you can go there now and watch the stuff that I already previously streamed. I did the entirety of Little Nightmares 2. I didn't know it was going to be that short. I think that was only 3 episodes. So I think it was 4 episodes.
What are you playing now?
Right now, I'm just randomly doing Fortnite. I started playing Fortnite before we started because they just started the 8th season of Chapter 2.
Oh, dude, I've been playing that Predator Hunting Grounds game.
Mm-hmm.
Thank God that game was free. If I paid for that thing, I would have been very upset. As a free game, it's okay, but
yeah, I think they tore that game apart when it came out.
Yeah.
All right.
I had to step away from Skyrim for a little bit, so it was a good way.
Anybody got anything else to add?
I did good. That random Fortnite stream, I killed I might have to watch that again myself. I killed 5 people before I eventually got killed.
T-Man in his game streams is like Kanye West listening to his own tracks. Man, this is some awesome stuff. Man, that guy's an awesome player.
He just sits back in awe watching his own channel. I think he does that before. I think he does it anyway. I mentioned to him once how I hate listening to my voice on my toy hunts that I send to him and stuff. I hate listening to myself. And he's like, oh no, I love listening to me. Himself, I mean. T-Man loves listening to T-Man.
Right. Certain stuff that I do, like if I do a little skit, I'll sit there and my video will take forever because I'm sitting there watching it over and over and over again. And then that video will get the least amount of views ever.
I am just glad, before we sign off, I am glad that Matt was able to help you fix the wings on that guy before you did a video review, saying wings were falling out and they ended up being backwards the whole time.
People would have been calling me out. But that would have got people commenting.
Well, you say you could do that. Yeah. You could do it on purpose.
Yeah. And nobody will look at the comments saying that 20 other people said it already. They got to be the one to tell me. But that's it from us.
All right,
Thank
guys.
y'all for watching us.
Yes, thanks for stopping by.
Click
See
like.
you guys here next week. Click like, subscribe. Much love to the plus. Oh, wait, that's not us. We have no plus. Anyway, guys, thanks for coming. Thanks for spending your time with us. We appreciate you. Buy a shirt. Go buy our shirts. There's links in the description. Just click all the links. You guys know what to do. Hey, look at that. Jordan's here.
Yeah.
Just in time for us to say good night, everybody.
Good night.